All right, welcome back. So here is another easy card trick tutorial. This is called ESP card trick. Now it is usually done with the ESP cards. There's a card that has a shape of like a square, wavy line, or maybe circle, triangle, something like that. But you don't really have to use that card. We can still do this one with the plain cards. So we got a regular deck of cards here. And what I want you to do is I want you to just go ahead and take out any number card. So let's say we're using ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to do that. So here is 4 clubs, ace of clubs, 3 of clubs, 5 of clubs, and I need one more, 2 of clubs. So this is your card, and I'm going to take out same black card. So I'm going to go with 4 of spade, ace of spade, 3 of spade, and 5 of spade. And I need one more. Let's see. There's a 2 of spade right there. So we're going to use these cards to do this ESP experiment. I want you to just go ahead and arrange that card in order. So you're going to do that. So 4, ace, 3, 5, and 2. They're going to arrange these cards in order. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just go ahead and take out any cards that I want and place it down on the table. And a spectator will make their selections. So they're going to pick any of these cards and place it down on my cards. Now, please note that I'm doing this trick because I don't have a spectator, but they're really making their free choices. So let's say they have to make this one. Now, I'm going to go over my cards and I'm going to make my next predictions. So let's see. I'm going to go with this one. Now, they're going to truly choose any cards they want. So let's say they happen to choose this card. And then, now I'm going to make my next predictions, just like so. And then they're going to do that same process. So let's say they have to choose this one. Then I'm going to just go ahead and put my next predictions. And then they're going to make this one. And then I only have 2 cards left. So I'll just go ahead and put the entire packets like so and gather everything up. And let's see how we did it. So every single card happens to match. Every single one of them. And that is the ESP card trick. All right, so here is the instructional video of ESP card tricks. Now, what you're going to do here is you're going to take out, it doesn't have to be a black cards or it doesn't have to be ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it is easier to use ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can use either red or black. It really doesn't matter. So what you're going to do here is you're going to take out all like the same suit of ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for example, I'm using black cards. So I'm taking out 2 of spade, ace of spade, 4 of spade, 3 of spade, and 5 of spade. So we're using these 5 cards. And then you're just going to place that in front of the spectator. Now, don't tell them to arrange the card yet. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to find the same black cards. So you're going to go over the deck and then start finding the cards. So here's 4 clubs, 2 and 5 of clubs, 3 of clubs, and ace of clubs. So you have to find all 5 cards. Now you're going to strip out these clubs and then hold it in your hands. Now you're going to turn the decks over, and then you're going to tell them to arrange the cards in order. When they're doing that, what you're going to do here is you might want to add one more cards on your packet, just like so. So when they're focusing on their cards, you're going to secretly add one more cards to your packets and leave the rest of the packets like so. So you're basically holding 1 dummy cards with 5 cards. That's what your situation is. So they're going to arrange these cards in order. So here's ace, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, when they finish to arrange the cards, what you're going to do here is you're going to just go over your packets. Of course, you're not really showing this to the spectator, but you're going to go over the packets and you're going to take out the dummy cards and place it down on the table. Now, it really doesn't matter whatever the cards they choose. So let's say they have to choose 2 of spade. Now they're going to put that on my dummy cards. Then what you're going to do here is you're going to go over your packets and find 2 and place that on there. Now you grasp the idea. So basically what you're doing here is, since there's 1 dummy cards here, you're not really trying to match these 2 cards, but you're trying to match these 2 cards. That's basically what you're doing. So looks like you already made a move, but you're not really made a move. You didn't make your move. They're actually making their move, then you're making the move. So you're one ahead. That's basically what the idea is. So do that. So they're gonna choose another card. So let's say they have to choose 4 and place it on there. Then you're gonna go over your packet. And when you go over your packet, make sure that you just do it one by one like so. Don't spread the cards, because it's gonna reveal that you already have like one more cards than your spectator. So make sure when you go over the cards, you're gonna do it one by one, just like so. So since they choose 4, we're gonna choose 4 and place it down on the table like so. Now they're gonna make another move. So let's say they have to choose 8. Then you're gonna go over your packets and find ace and place it down like so. Now we only have 2 cards, but you have to, but we already made our move. So they think that I only have 1 card. So at this point, now let's say they happen to choose 5, then you don't really have to do anything. You're gonna just go ahead and put 5 and take this card, place this card on there like so, and then flip over the entire packets and just put down entire packets like so. But for example, if they didn't happen to choose 5, now let's say they happen to choose 3, then what you're gonna do here is you're gonna just go ahead and put this 3 on there, and you're gonna pick this card and show that your card actually matched. So you show both cards, gather them up, and then flip the entire packets over, and then take out the top cards and place it on the bottom, and put the rest of the packets like so. In that way, everything matches. So you gather up everything. Now you're gonna put this entire packets on the deck like so. In that way, your dummy cards on the very bottom will be dumped into the deck. So it is basically a cleanup. So you can just go ahead and show the cards, every single cards like so, to the spectator, that everything, every prediction matched your selections. So that's basically what the ESP trick is. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time with more easy card trick tutorial.